Good morning, students, class 7. Welcome for today's class. Beta, I just need to apologize that from past 3 days, my video's voice was fading away because of some technical snag. I was using Bluetooth and it was not working very well. And due to the prevailing conditions in the system, I was not able to arrange. But now I got the remedy for it, that I'm using these earpiece of my mobile to repair the fault, and the voice is coming very nice because I've tested also, right? So the lesson I've learned is whatever condition is, try to find out the appropriate solution, optimal solution. Though I suffered from last 3 days, I know the suffering was on the other end also. And for that, you don't worry. I'm going to repair that. Whatever, I mean, my voice did not come to you, whatever inputs I wanted to give it to you, I will repeat it in today's class so that you should not miss upon, as it is very important topic. I mentioned before also. So here we start with, today is your 7th May. I'm putting the date also so that, there is one logic behind. You must have observed in my last classes that I used to put the date before because it was a normal situation. Now the situation is people, even, small kids like you become so negligent at home and it's quite obvious that you are not updated with the date. So I put with the special purpose right in front of you that today's date, what it is, so that you should also see on the board how the ma'am is putting. It is just a reminder for you. Okay, right? I don't want to show you the blank board, but still, I think that I should put each and every detail in front of you so that you should also be updated. Okay. And by Lord's grace, we'll start today's class now. Again, I'm repeating ratio. I told you till that the video was okay. Proportion, I'm going to tell you in proportion, the meaning of proportion. The meaning of proportion. Proportion is when you compare two ratios. When you compare two ratios, you use proportion concept. Proportion का मतलब ये होता है that you are in proper symmetry. Okay, proper symmetry we can say, or you are sync with the system, whatever you say, right? So when we compare two ratios, now you will be wondering what are two ratios about? The situation. The question situation is given to you that you have to compare two ratios, and I'm going to do questions for you in order to showcase a scenario in which scenario the proportion is being used and how you can say how you imply your logic for that to dig out the solution. Okay. Now, I'm asking you in the first question, are the ratios, see here, 25 gram is to 30 gram. 25 gram is to 30 gram, and 40 kg is to 48 kg are in proportion. Fine. This is a question. This is the condition. This is a situation which you find out the ratio proportion. Okay. Now, in the first set, 25 grams is to 30 grams. I'm going to dig out, yes. The solution for it is 25 gram is to 30 gram. In order to solve the ratio, you have to put that in a fraction form. Okay. And you know that the ratios never hold any unit. That is also highlights, which we did last year in your class 6. Ratio won't hold any unit because when you do this in the fraction form, there's a reason, there's a logic behind. When you do this in a fraction form, gram is cut by the gram with a common factor of G11. Okay, right? Now you are left with only numerics, that is 25 upon 30. And this both numbers are the multiples of 5. That means 5 is the factor, 5, 5, the 5, 6. So you get in the reduced form this fraction 5 by 6. Fine. This you are going to compare. Okay. This is the first scenario of this 25 gram is to 30 gram. And just mind it, gram mein koi bacha, nobody is going to write GM. It is simply G, right? You must know how to write the unit because this is very crucial, very important. Don't take anything casually, beta, please. When I put underline, that means you have to remember it. and you have to muse afterwards also what ma'am told in her class. बेटा देखो जो भी मैं बताती हूँ, whatever I tell you, ठीक है, muse upon, reflect back on it, so that you should remember it forever. इसका यहाँ का काम यहीं करके छोड़ के जाओ, so that जब when you go to the senior class आपको कोई confusion नहीं होना चाहिए. Work without any confusion. Okay. Then the next, coming back to the business, coming next ratio is your 40 kg. Fine, 40 kg. Yes, small k, and this is small k to 48 kg. Very particular about writing skills, about reading, about units. You know, you need to be very specific with it. Now, can I write 40 upon 48? Kg above, kg below. Okay, cut. This is cut. This has simply become a number, right? And now you must be wondering, ma'am, this is given in grams. This is one is given in kilograms. So there is no need to do the conversion as in decimals. We used to do the conversion. I'm telling you why we have not done any conversion, because I told you in ratio you deal with only numbers in a fraction form. And these units, if there's a difference over here, gram and kilogram, obviously you're going to convert, because then how you're going to cut. But in this scenario, both the scenario, this is gram, this is gram. So it is going to cut, you know. You must foresee the things before reaching the solution. Kisko solve kaise karenge. Okay. Then over here also kilogram and kilogram, you know, that is going to be cancelled out, right? So you'll be left with only numerics. कहीं कोई डिस्क्रिपेंसी नहीं है यूनिट की. यस, दोनों रेशो के कंपैरिजन में ये ग्राम्स हो रहा है, ये किलोग्राम्स हो रहा है, बट नॉट ए प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज रेशो इज विदाउट यूनिट. आई एम टेलिंग यू, एंड उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. इफ आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट you are making 1 cup of coffee with 10 grams of 1 cup of coffee you are making with 10 grams of coffee and 30 grams of, with 25 grams of coffee and 30 grams of sugar in it. Okay. When you increase it, you know, when you increase it to kilos, if you are making a coffee, right? If you are making 500 cups, definitely you will reach to the kilograms of coffee and kilograms of sugar. Okay. So it won't make any difference. The ratio would remain the same. ठीक है, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. ये कॉफी वाला एग्जांपल याद करना. 1 कप बनाना तो आप ग्राम में ऐड करोगे. अगर there's a home party, you know, there's a house party you are having, a large number of people are invited. Of course, you're going to make coffee for large number of people. When the large number of people are going to have, then the cups are going to increase. Cups are going to increase. Of course, the quantity is going to be increased. Coffee as well as the sugar, but the ratio would remain same. Okay, so that is how we are comparing these two ratios. Now see, I hope with this example you are quite clear with the concept. Don't get puzzled. And if you have any puzzling issue, beta, my ID is updated in your Zoom, that table from that website. You go through it. मेरा थोड़ा सा उसमें भी flip आ गया था. It is updated on Saturday only. It was updated, but students, many students, they couldn't able to contact. You may come. You're most welcome this Saturday on the Zoom to ask me any doubt regarding ratio, proportion, and unitary method. Okay, it should be clear now itself over here only, because it's very important. Now 40 upon 48 we are reduced to, now both are the multiples of 8. 8 5 ta, 8 6 ta. So 5 upon 6. So that means it is in proportion. That 5 upon 6 of this ratio and of this ratio, they are equal. If the equal ratios are there, that means they are in proportion. Okay, they are in proportion, right? I hope this is very much clear to you. Proportion. Now my voice is also audible by God's grace. I am reaching you nicely, so please do it with your hands and endorse the work in your notebook. This question is very much important, very special for my special students. Okay, moving on, jumping on to the next question. I will make you dive through each and everything in this class. You don't worry. Jumping on to the next question, coming your way is, should I erase this proportion also so that I can utilize the entire space? I need a space. Fine. Now, next question is question number 2. Are 30, 40, 45 is to 60 are in proportion. Are in proportion. You are given 4 values. Okay, you have to set the ratio of first two values and these two values. Then you have to check whether it is coming out to be equivalent or not. Okay. So how we are going to do? 30 is to 40. Like this, you cannot make it out. You have to write it in a fractional form. That is the second step for evaluating the proportionality of ratios. Okay. 0, 0 cancel out. 3/4 is the answer. Now 45 is 260. Again, I'm writing in a fractional form. You know that 15 is the factor. 15 is the factor of these two numbers, numerator as well as denominator. So 15 3 the 45 and 15 4 the 60. These two ratios are equal. These two ratios are equal. That means 3/4 is these two ratios, 30 40. We can write 30 40, 45 60 are in proportion because the ratios came out to be equivalent. Okay, fine. Now I need to tell you something more. One more ratio or question I will do with you. And yes, question number 3 now coming your way. I hope it's very easy. No, not much explanation is required. Now, next question coming your way is, do the ratios, see here, do the ratios 15 centimeter to 2 meter, 15 centimeter to 2 meters and 10 centimeter, sorry, and 10 second to 3 minutes, fine. Are in proportion, are in proportion, are in P I am writing, fine. Proportion ke liye I am writing the short P in order to save my time. Now you are given two scenarios. Do the ratio 15 centimeter to 2 meters, okay, and 10 second to 30 to 3 minutes, Now you will see in this case, this is a variation in the units. आप इन दोनों का भी रेशियो लोगे तो कटिंग तो आप तभी करोगे ना फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में if the units are same. So what you are going to do, can I bring the bigger unit to smaller unit? Meters to centimeters. And one thing mind you, जिसको कन्वर्ट करना होता है ना जिसमें, उसको राइट साइड पे लिखते हैं without any variation, without any doubt. Undoubtedly in which you need to convert, उसको हमेशा राइट साइड पे लिखते हैं. Again and again I'm telling you, हमें मीटर को किस में लेके जाना है, सेंटीमीटर में लेके जाना. तो मैं यहाँ पे सेंटीमीटर इस साइड पे लिखूंगी, ठीक है. See here, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Okay, simple. सेंटीमीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, किसको करना है, 2 meters को करना है. See here, 2 meter equals to, then 2 meter equals to, if this is increased, increase कब होता है जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, 1 into 2, this step is missing. इसको मैंने 1 into 2 किया है. I'm writing over here for your reference, which is not given anywhere, but I'm telling you कैसे बनता है. अगर इसको 1 into 2 करके मैंने यहाँ 2 मीटर लिख दिया, of course यहाँ पर भी जो change left side पे होगा वही change your right side will also be receiving. दोनों तरफ parity होना चाहिए, ये याद रखना. अगर equality sign नहीं तो equals to sign है ना, इसका बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है मैथ्स में. Very important, very crucial role. इक्वल का मतलब है आपको दोनों को इक्वल दिखाना. अगर कोई चेंज लेफ्ट साइड में आया तो चेंज हैज टू बी अप्लाइड टू योर राइट साइड आल्सो. सेम एप्लीकेशन, सेम चेंज शुड बी अप्लाइड टू योर राइट साइड ओनली, ओनली देन इट इज वैलिड. अदरवाइज आपका इक्वालिटी जो इक्वल नहीं रहेगा, ठीक है. 2 students are standing of same height, right, and I'm saying their weight is also same, or I can say 2 students are of same weight. एक बच्चे को मैंने एक मैंगो पकड़ा दिया, that eat this mango, of course his weight is going to be increased, of course, right, but तब वो equal कैसे रहेगा. तो of course same weight का मैंगो मुझे right hand side वाले बच्चे को भी पकड़ाना पड़ेगा in order to maintain the equality, right. That is the purpose. अगर यहाँ पे 2 meter, because मुझे convert 2 meter को करना है तो यहाँ पर भी हम 2 करेंगे, okay. 2, this is centimeter, so 2 meter equals to 200 centimeter. Right. Otherwise also beta 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, right. So 2 meter कितना हुआ plus 100 हो जाएगा, 200 meters हो गया. Now we got the same unit. So can I dig it out? 15 centimeter is to 200 centimeter is equals to 15 upon 200. Fine. 15 upon 200. Yes. Now the common factor is 5. 5 3 and 40. 3 upon 40. We got from the first, the result is 3 upon 40. Let's dig out for the second. Here also 3 minutes, 10 seconds to 3 minutes. Can I convert minutes to second? ज्यादा अच्छा रहता है, बड़े को छोटे में लाओ, मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, कोई ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ओके, नाउ व्हाट वी कैन से कन्वर्ट करना है इसको सेकंड में, तो कैन आई राइट 1 मिनट इज इक्वल्स टू 60 सेक. सो 3 मिनट इक्वल्स टू, इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया तो इसको भी करेंगे 3 into 60 सेकेंड, which will come out to be 3 minutes equals to 180 second, right? ये सिर्फ इतना नहीं है, वैसे भी करो. 3 मिनट्स में कितने सेकंड होंगे? 1 मिनट में 60 सेकंड होते हैं. 2 मिनट्स में 120 हुआ, 3 मिनट्स में और 60 ऐड कर दो. रिपीटेड एडिशन is called multiplication. This thing I have repeated many a times, and repeated subtraction is called division. Okay, so please mind this thing very carefully, work upon it and be thoughtful about this concept. Okay, so 3 minutes equals to 180 seconds. Now iska ratio, that is your 10 seconds to 3 minutes ka ratio will come out to be, or you can say 180 seconds ka ratio. So you will say this is equals to 10 upon 180. This is 0 cancel. This is 1 upon 18. So that means this 1 upon 18 is not equals to this one. This does not form proportion. This does not form proportion. Fine. ये 2 different units के बीच में proportion पूछा. It can be same also. It doesn't mean that ये centimeter है, ये seconds है. हो सकता है proportion में, हो सकता है if the numerics are tallying in that way. अगर number आपकी वैसे ही set होता, you would have got 3 upon 14. अगर यहाँ पर it had it been 9 upon 120, 9 upon 120 होता, so it would have come the same ratio. But नहीं आया इस case में, so that means they are not in proportion. Okay. Now, very important concept of proportion, that is product of extremes and product of means. Fine. ये आपका जो बेटा मेरा voice की वजह से ना, it had created problems, so I'm covering it. Okay. So next is, I'm making one question. Suppose question is find x if x is to 4, fine, is in proportion, proportion ka sign is this one, 2 pairs of columns, is 5 is to, you can say 5 is to 8. Okay, I'm doing like this. Find the value of x, or we can do 20, I can do 6. Yes, 6 I put, right? This is more appropriate. So you know that these terms are compared with A is to B are in proportion. They are in proportion. It is given already. And since they are in proportion, you need to find the value of x. If the 4 components are there and one of the component is missing, by the variable x it is placed, you can easily find x. And what is the formula? These outer values should be multiplied, this and this inner value should be multiplied, which is called, outer values are called extremes. Extreme hota hai bilkul last mein. So ye bilkul dono last mein hai, that is why it is called product of extremes. Product of extremes is equals to product of means. Okay. And extreme values kya hai aapki? Here we have extreme as, I'm writing first of all in variable form, A into D is equals to B into C, then we will place the value. A is your x and B is your 8. Okay. And B is your 4 and C is your 6. So here I am transposing. It is in multiply form. It will come into the denominator in division form. 4 to the 8, 2, 3. The value of x is 3. And you can check also 3 is to 4 is equals to 6:8, which is in reduced form will become 3:4 only, as a 2 is the common factor which can cut both the numbers 6 and 8, right? So this is the proportion. This is the proportion. Fine. I hope it is very much clear to you. Jumping on to the next topic, that is your unitary method. Unitary method. Okay. Unitary method. Here we go with the unitary method. Yes. Unitary method now we will do. Fine. Unitary method, it's a very important method. Okay. And this is going to be with you now on. Abhi aapka picha nahi chhode. It is going to accompany you in every scenario. Be it physics, be it chemistry, it's going to be with you now. So it's very important. Listen to me carefully. Unitary matlab ek ke liye value nikalna, right? For example, if I tell you that in a class I want to distribute 50 chocolates and there are 25 students in a class, can you tell me how many chocolates will each child get? You will say, ma'am, it's very simple. 50 divided by 25. That means total number of chocolates divided by total number of students will give you the chocolate each child will have. That is 2 in number. 50 divided by 25, that is you will get 2 answer, 2 as a question. Okay. So this is called your unitary method. When it comes, this is a very simple example, but isko hamesha yaad rakhna, right? And iske baad ek aur catch bataungi, usko yaad rakhna. You are never going to get confused with this. That I can guarantee. ठीक है? कुछ questions करेंगे and कैसे पकड़ते हैं question को, कैसे how to give the appropriate answer. I'm going to tell you the catch. कोई confusion नहीं होना चाहिए बेटा, right? And listen to me now. Pay attention that this example which I've given you, that is a very simple one, and the base of this, the logic of this example, it would remain the same for every scenario. याद रखना, ठीक है? When you go to higher classes, nobody is going to tell you, but ये बार-बार imply होगा. याद रखना, कहीं board पे लिख लो. If you have some memory board, if you have some treasure diary in which you are maintaining, mark my words over there. ये काम आएगा आपको. Now on, it's not going to leave you. Okay. Coming to the question now, and the question coming your way is, if the cost of 6 cans of juice, if the cost of 6 cans of juice, 6 cans of juice is rupees 210, then what will be the cost of 4 cans of juice? Then what will be the cost of 4 cans? Fine. What will be the cost of 4 cans? You are given the cost of 6 cans, rupees 210. You will say, best is to dig out the cost of 1. फिर 4 का पूछें, they may ask for 4, or they may ask for 5, or they may ask for 6, 7, 8. Anything you can dig out. If I tell you that cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. Cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. What is the cost of 100 pen? You will do multiplication, right? 1000 you will get. If I ask you, if I give you the cost of 60 pen is 720, it will sound a little difficult. And then I ask you, dig out the cost of 12 pens, 1200 pens, right? So what you're going to do, they may give any quantity, any price, divide karke single unit ka. This is called your unitary method. See how, first of all, I'm underlining. Cultivate this habit while attempting any question in maths. Cultivate the habit of underlining. 6 cans, amount is given. And then what will be the cost? And 4 cans. Jo nikalna hota, you need to dig out the cost. Whatever you need to find it out, keep that on the right hand side without any variation. In unitary method, in conversion, jo bhi nikalna hai, use right side pe likhoge. Now see the solution. The relationship which is given over here, can I write 6 cans is equals to rupees 210. 6 cans ka value rupees 210 hai. ठीक है, निकालना क्या है cost? I kept the cost rupees at the right hand side. Now what is the value of 1 can? हो गया unitary method apply. See here, unitary method मैंने लगा दिया 1 can का. कैसे करेंगे? ये reduce हुआ. That means it is divided by 6. That is why 1 has come. It has to be divided by 6 only. right? Rupees 210 should be divided by 6. What answer you will get? Rupees 35. 6 3 are 18 and 3 is left. 3 is left, 30 it will become, and 35. Fine, 3 remainder, 30 and 35. You do it rough work because it's very simple and you are in good class 7. So यहाँ पे अपना side में rough work. Those who are slow in doing this, otherwise you are expected to be very fast with such kind of calculations. Okay. Now rupees 35 is for 1 can. 1 can कहा गया, कोई problem नहीं है. If they ask for the 4 cans, 1 multiply by 4. यही है 4 cans. Number 1, give the identity to the number. Multiplication identity you have already started. Any number multiplied by 1, give the number itself. So 1 into 4, or in books it is written 4 cans straight away. But how it has come? It is multiplied by 1. So if 4 is multiplied over here, equal maintain karna, so 4 should be multiplied by rupees 35 as well. Okay, what answer you will get? Rupees 140. Okay, so 4 cans cost is your rupees 140. Very simple unitary method, very simple, very simple. But इतना ध्यान रखना, whatever you need to find it out, उसको right side पे लिखना और एक का value निकालना. This is called your unitary method. And फिर कितने का बोलेगा करते चले जाना. Okay. There may be, I'm telling the scenario also how it is going to get complex. यहाँ पे unit में variation आएगा, units कुछ बड़ी दे दी जाएंगी, कुछ कभी कुछ होगा, कभी कुछ होगा. But this is very important. और जब आप, I'm telling you, when you will go to the higher classes, moving towards the higher classes, senior classes, में, you will come across numericals in physics, in chemistry also. Same concept, same concept. There the teacher will ask you, you didn't study the unitary method. It is unitary method. इसका meaning ये है, basic याद रखना. Please do it with 5 times. मैं तो ये advice करूँगी, जिनको नहीं आ रहा है, थोड़ा those who are very slow in, जिनका receiver थोड़ा maths में slow होता है, it happens, you know. Do it 5 times, do it 10 times, but do it. And याद रखना कि मैम ने कितना इंटरेस्ट के साथ ये चीज बताई थी कि इसको याद रखना है. ठीक है, I will never expect you much, beta, but I expect those vital things, you know, which are going to help you in great deal in your coming years. You must remember, this is my advisory note. Okay, so please take it seriously. Now, same unitary method pe hi we will do one more question. Okay. Okay, now this is a very good question, nice question. I'll let it be dry a little, and I'm going to read out the question. A motorbike travels. Can I dictate you the question? Fine. By the time it is getting dried out, I need to dictate the question. A motorbike travels 220 kilometers. A motorbike travels 220 kilometers in 5 liters of petrol. Better I should write it all. A motorbike travels. Fine. This is very important, very daily scenario question. 220 kilometers. 220 kilometers a motorbike travels. Okay, that too in 5 liters. Motorbike, when you go for a bike ride, it can't run dry. It needs a petrol with 5 liters of petrol. Fine, 5 liters of petrol. How much? Yes. How much distance will it cover in 1.5 liters of petrol? How much distance will it cover in 1.5 liters of petrol? Fine. Now in this question, a motorbike travels 220 kilometers distance in 5 liters of petrol. Okay, how much distance you need to find it out in 1.5 liters of petrol. In this question, beta, whatever matrix is given, they have given distance travel by bike in this much of petrol. Okay, then they ask you how much the distance travel by 1.5 liter. First of all, 5 liters है यहाँ पे reduced quantity है. Of course, आपका distance कम आएगा. एक answer का भी you need to estimate the answer also. If it is 220 kilometers in 5 liters, I can tell you oral answer also. But yes, you are in 7th class, so करके दिखाएंगे. Oral drill मैं बाद में बताऊंगी. Okay. Now they ask for the distance. अब जो पूछा है, whatever has been asked in a question, keep that on the right hand side without any variation. I told you. ठीक है. तो यहाँ से let's start with the solution. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो रिलेशनशिप हमें सिंपल दिया हुआ वो हम उतार देते हैं. 5 liters of petrol travels 220 kilometers of distance. Any worry? No worry. 1 liter में कितना होगा? 220 upon 5 किलोमीटर. फाइन. के स्मॉल. ये 1 लीटर में यूनिटरी मेथड अप्लाई हो गया. मैं लिख भी रही हूँ यहाँ पे, यूनिटरी मेथड अप्लाइड. 1 लीटर का निकल आया. ओके. इफ आई आस्क यू 1.5 लीटर, यहाँ पे अगर आप 1.5 लीटर 1 से अगर आप इंक्रीज करो 1.5 लीटर मल्टीप्लाई में, here also it is going to be multiplied. Fine. Into 1.5. In order to maintain the equality, जो यहाँ चेंज करे वो यहाँ पर भी चेंज करे, as I told. और वैसे भी ये एक का निकल के आएगा. एक को कितने से भी मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, you will get the greater or smaller, whatever. I mean the question, accordingly the question has been asked for. Now, can I replace this decimal by putting 10 in the denominator? Fine. This is the way, you know. Now, 0, 0 cancelled out. 5 freedom, and this has become out to be 66 kilometer. That means in 1.5 liter, 66 kilometer is the answer. Now see, I told you 220 kilometers are traveled in 5 liters. 1.5 liter is the reduced. Of course, the distance is reduced. You get the reduced answer because कम हुआ है petrol. वो कह रहे हैं इतने petrol में हम कितना travel करेंगे? 66 kilometers. And otherwise also, I'm telling you the way you do the oral. If you're fast enough, another method. Okay. When you apply the unitary method, you know that in 1 liter, can I do the cancel out? यहाँ पे करके दिखाते हैं आपको. मैं यहीं पर ही cancel कर सकते थे हम. You will get for 1 liter, you will get the answer as 5 for the 44. Fine. 44 kilometer you can travel in 1 liter. तो 1.5 का मतलब आधा लीटर, और अगर हम इसका आधा और कर देंगे 22 ऐड करेंगे, you will get the same answer. Okay, this is the other way of approaching the solution. बेटा मैथ्स में क्या होता है? Try to understand the question first of all. Your comprehension should be very good. Concept should be very clear. So that आपको answers का भी estimation होना चाहिए कि मेरा answer likely कहाँ आएगा, right? And धीरे धीरे ये estimation से क्या है? Your plan action is built up. So there are very less chances that you commit any error. Fine. And pray to God whenever we do maths, please sit with us. ठीक है? Please stable our mind. So that कहीं गलती से भी कहीं बारी होता है हाथ कुछ और लग जाता है and mind says something else. तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए. Pray to God for that kind of stability of mind with the increased focus, you know, increased focus. Your vision should be very clear. So this is the way. Okay. Remember my words very carefully, beta. In questions ko karo, do practice as much as you can. And in my last videos also, though the voice was not clear, but the questions are clear. Now go back to those videos and do all those questions. Okay, I hope these sessions were very helpful for you. This is a very important topic. And from Monday onwards also, I'm going to start geometrical concepts, you know, which you are going to come across in your class 7 basic base. I will build up over here and in a very interesting way. Okay, so that it should be proved also. Nothing should be marked up. कोई रटने की जरूरत नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. Everything you need to do it by understanding. Whatever the condition is, we will try to cope up and we'll try to adjust to the situation. I will give you the best inputs. Okay, so be with me with my upcoming videos also. Please try to cooperate and God bless you all for understanding me a lot. Thanks a lot, beta, and take care. Goodbye. See you on Monday with my more interesting inputs. Sorry. Right? I'm going to make my sessions more and more productive. Thank you so much. Take care.